Hi everyone, I'm sorry that I haven't done anything for a while. I know that for me the musical inspiration well has been completely dried up for quite some time now. But with the recent passing of John Sykes, who was, as many of you might know, my favourite guitarist, I feel that listening more to him recently and going back over his old Whitesnake and Blue Murder albums and anything else that John's been involved with, I'm sure it's gonna hopefully bring all that back to me. I have had two guitars in between selling my EC-1000, which I wish I never had to do, but I lost my job last year, and so rent came first. I've had two Jacksons in between. The Jackson 1997 Pilot Schools model, but I don't know, I think even though it's made in Japan guitar and it's obviously high quality, the bridge kept going out of tune. It was the Jackson licensed Floyd Rose, couldn't get it to stay in tune. The pickups as well just sounded a little bit weak, even though they were Seymour Duncans, and I thought it's going to cost me too much to get those parts replaced, especially getting a new Floyd Rose as well. So I was sad to see it go, but alas. And then since then I've had the Jackson made in Japan Slap 3/7, thinking, oh, be cool to play some death metal again. It wasn't. With John passing away, I noticed more and more like my playing style was just so in his playing style, so ingrained in my own, that to try and play other styles of music like death metal or even thrash and things like that, it just doesn't feel right. Like I feel like I'm having to change my playing style to such a degree that it just doesn't, I don't get any emotional connection with it. So I really wanted to get another ESP as soon as I had the money for it, and I cannot believe that I landed this beauty. So this is the ESP LTD SN-1000 Floyd Rose. I can't say enough good words about this instrument. I've only owned it for half an hour now, but not only does it look cool as fuck, the sandblasted ash body, the Floyd Rose 1000 with titanium parts on it. I mean, I know LTD are doing more and more of them, but it's really nice to see. There's other companies out there that do those parts like FU Tone, but then getting them imported gets a bit expensive, and titanium's expensive as well. Seymour Duncan Pegasus. It's got two Seymour Duncan single coils. I forget what they're called. They're not hot rails. We've got flame roasted maple neck, scalloped frets from the 17th fret onwards. I mean, I've never played scalloped frets before, but within seconds it just felt natural. It's like, well, I don't know what the big deal is. It's got a push-pull coil split as well for the bridge pickup, and it sounds amazing. It's cold, like I can't believe, out in Manchester, where I'm from, and it's turned up perfectly in tune, like straight out the box. This is secondhand. You don't expect things to turn up in tune. Sometimes they just turn up and they're just a mess, like even compared to pictures, and sometimes they stink. Whereas this is practically immaculate. There might be one or two tiny dings here, but who cares, really? But let's keep it nice and simple. 3 tones like always. We'll just do, I won't go through all the all the configurations, because this video will be going on for like 20 minutes. So I'll just do bridge, middle. I'll do middle and neck because that always sounds really nice to my ears, and then we'll just do the neck. So let's just do some cleans, see how that sounds. Let's start with bridge. Let's go to the middle. And middle and neck. And just the neck. Okay, let's go to some rhythms. I'm sure that's what everyone's waiting for. And let's go to some leads. Yeah, so it's a little bit of like a rough demo of what this thing can do. Obviously, I think it sounds phenomenal. Straight out the box, you know, I not had to change anything in terms of my tone, like mess with any frequency knobs or anything like that. It just sounds fantastic. So I feel like this is definitely going to be a great source of inspiration. I'm hoping I can find a way to stick a EVHD tuner on this. You know, I'd love to be able to go into drop D here and there, but watch this space. I will try and get some covers out soon on this thing, time permitting, but yeah, look at it, doesn't get better than that. Thanks everyone.